Join us tonight as Chicopee Comprehensive High School goes up against the MacDuffie School. The historic 65th season of Western New England's award-winning high school quiz show continues tonight. As Schools Match Wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, 180 years of commitment to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
You can see the difference from the first couple of minutes that you walk onto this campus. You realize that it's not just a campus, it's a community, it's a family.
Good evening and welcome to As Schools Match Wits, coming to you from the campus of Westfield State University. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Once again, high schools from throughout our region are going head-to-head in qualifying matches to see who can score enough points to finish in the top 8 and compete in this season's championship tournament. In tonight's matchup, we have Chicopee Comprehensive High School going up against the MacDuffie School. Let's meet the teams, starting with the MacDuffie School, coached by Ted Lyman.
Hi, my name is Eddie Wu and I'm a senior from the MacDuffie School.
Hi, I'm Andrew Gogini and I'm a senior at the MacDuffie School.
Hi, I'm Cooper Maniadakis. I'm a junior at the MacDuffie School.
Hi, I'm Jefferson Wood, a junior at the MacDuffie School, and at this time I'd like to acknowledge our alternate, Ryan Lassou-Roulier.
And for Chicopee Comprehensive High School, coached by Mark Tanekian.
Hi, I'm Ji-Sung Shea. I'm a senior from Chicopee Comp.
Hi, I'm Allison Wenzel and I'm a senior from Chicopee Comp.
Hi, my name is Emily Trisnadell and I'm a senior at Chicopee Comp.
Hi, my name is Annika Shaw and I'm a junior at Chicopee Comp. I'd like to recognize our alternates Mark Samoilich and Leo Kololuka.
Let's take a moment to look at our current top 8. You can see that 265 is the score to beat to crack into that top 8. So let's begin, as we do each match, with the challenge round. Both teams will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 10 points each. Good luck to both teams. Here we go with the first question of the evening. From 1959 to 2008, Fidel Castro was the leader of what island nation? Chicopee Comprehensive.
Cuba.
Cuba is right. The adrenal glands are endocrine organs seated atop what pair of bile-filtering organs? MacDuffie.
Lungs.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. All right, Chicopee Comprehensive, that gives you the opportunity to answer the question.
Liver.
Kidneys is actually the right answer. Spell the U.S. state whose capital city is Salem. MacDuffie.
N-E-W-H-A-M-P-S-H-I-R-E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. All right, Chicopee Comprehensive, that once again gives you the opportunity to answer the question.
O-R-E-G-O-N.
Salem is the capital of Oregon. All right, let's move on and try this one. Charles Augustin de Coulomb established Coulomb's law, which describes that the electrostatic what between two charged particles? Is it resistance, force, or magnetism? MacDuffie.
Resistant.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Chicopee Comp, that gives you the chance to answer.
Magnetism.
Actually, the answer is force. Let's move on. Complete this relationship as it pertains to classical mythology. Zeus is to Jupiter as who is to Mercury? Chicopee.
Hermes.
Hermes is correct. Next question. Written while she was in hiding for 2 years during the Nazi occupation of the Netherlands, The Diary of a Young Girl is a book of the writings from the diary kept by who? MacDuffie.
Anne Frank.
Anne Frank, yes, that's correct. In a right triangle, which trigonometric ratio is defined as the opposite side length divided by the length of the hypotenuse? Chicopee.
Sine.
Sine, yes, that's right. Bucharest is to Romania as what city is to Costa Rica? That would be San Jose. Try this. Name the track and field running competition in which athletes run over an obstacle course. MacDuffie.
Hurdle.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Let me finish the question. In which athletes run over an obstacle course that includes such obstacles as water ditches, open ditches, and fences. All right. Chicopee Comprehensive High School, can you answer the question?
Steeplechase.
Yes, that's right. A waning crescent moon immediately precedes which lunar phase? Is it new moon, last quarter moon, or full moon? Comp.
Last quarter.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Okay, MacDuffie, that gives you the chance to answer.
Full.
New moon is actually the right answer. In the texting world, BBL is an abbreviation for what? MacDuffie.
Be back later.
Be back later. Yes, that is correct. If you were watching a sporting event that featured Caitlin Clark, would she be? Chicopee Comp.
Basketball.
Playing basketball, yes, for the Indiana Fever. Nice. Pick up your pens for this one and listen carefully. What is the common logarithm of 100? Chicopee Comp.
2.
Yes, that's right. Which of the following Asian countries does not border India? Is it Pakistan, China, or Thailand? MacDuffie.
Thailand.
Yes, that's right. Listen to this literary line as Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from uneasy dreams. MacDuffie.
The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Let me finish the question. He awoke from his uneasy dreams. He found himself transformed in his bed into a monstrous vermin. It's from the book Metamorphosis. By what author? Okay, Chicopee Comp, can you answer?
Franz Kafka.
Yes, I had to take the first question, or the first answer that I heard, so tough break for MacDuffie, but yes, Franz Kafka is the correct answer. Let's move on. Name the online video game by Epic Games that has 7, MacDuffie.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yes, that is correct. Didn't have to finish that one. Listen to the sentence. After my doctor finished my examination, I was immediately scheduled for an upper GI test. In that sentence, what are the letters GI an abbreviation for? MacDuffie.
Gastrointestinal.
Yes, that's right. Daniel Fahrenheit was a German physicist who invented the mercury thermometer. Was this invented in the 1600s, 1700s, or the 1800s? Chicopee Comp.
1700s?
1714, yes, that's right. Name the capital city of the state of Montana. Chicopee Comp.
Helena?
Yes, you're right. What is the reciprocal function of the cosine function? Chicopee Comp.
Cosecant. Cosecant.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. MacDuffie, that gives you the chance to answer.
Secant.
Secant, yes, that's right, you were close. Listen to the sentence. The chrysalis protects the larvae during metamorphosis. Spell the word. Chicopee.
C-H...
I'm sorry, time is up. Let me finish the question. Spell the word metamorphosis. Okay, MacDuffie, can you answer?
METAMORPHIS.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That was so close. METAMORPHOSIS. And that marks the end of our challenge round. Let's take a moment now to meet the team from the MacDuffie School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie from Westfield State University. We asked the team from the MacDuffie School, what's the best advice a teacher's given you?
I believe the best advice is from my teacher, Mr. Lenny. He told me that everyone makes mistakes, that's why pencils have erasers on them.
Probably from Mr. Bart, and he told me that I have all the brains and talent to succeed, and when I do, he'll be right there to borrow money from me.
It had to be from Mr. Mo. He said, you know, for a guy without brains, you are smart.
It definitely has to be from Mr. Homer. One day I was complaining and I said, this is the worst day of my life, and he said, this is the worst day of your life so far.
Let's move on now to the first lightning round of the match. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, you lose 5 points. Well, here's the info on this lightning round. Each answer is a 4-letter word ending with the letter O, as in info. You have 90 seconds starting right now. A symbol of a company name or trademark. MacDuffie.
Logo.
Yes, that's right. To show how something operates. MacDuffie.
Demo.
Demo is correct. Any number subtracted from itself will give...
0.
Yes, that's correct. American fast food restaurant chain blank Bell. Chicopee Comp.
Taco.
Taco is right. A musical group comprising of 3 individuals. Comp.
Trio.
Trio is right. It's the official common currency unit of Italy. MacDuffie.
Euro.
Euro is correct. Last name of former Tonight Show Jay. MacDuffie.
Leno.
Leno is right. It's the fastest known shark species. Mako is the right answer. A structure for storing wheat, corn, or other grain. MacDuffie.
Silo.
Silo is correct. To erase or delete. MacDuffie.
Undo.
Undo is right. A place where you study karate. MacDuffie.
Dojo.
Yes, that's correct. Another name for a car. Chicopee Comp.
Auto.
Otto is correct. Han's last name in Star Wars movies. MacDuffie.
Solo.
Solo is correct. Columbus is this state's capital. MacDuffie.
Ohio.
Ohio is right. Sandwich cookie with a sweet cream filling. MacDuffie.
Oreo.
Oreo is correct. Toy with a string attached that falls and rises. Chicopee Comp.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo is correct. One of these equals approximately 2.2 pounds. MacDuffie.
Kilo.
Kilo is right. A short informal letter or message. Correct answer is memo. However, that bell marks the end of our first lightning round. Let's move on now with the capitalization round. That's where teams get the chance to pick a category and a point value. They'll need to answer a qualifying question first before they can continue on for points. If they fail to answer that qualifying question correctly, their opponents will have the opportunity to capitalize and get those points. Well, usually, as the rules state, the team that is behind gets the first opportunity to pick a category and a point value. However, we are now tied. So we had a coin toss. Chicopee Comprehensive High School won that coin toss, so they will be the first to pick a category and a point value this evening. All right, what's it going to be?
Arts and entertainment for 30.
Arts and entertainment for 30. To qualify, take a look at your screen. Name this award presented by the Recording Academy to recognize outstanding achievement in the music industry in the United States.
Grammy.
Yes, that's correct. Let's move on. Let's see what you know about some of the performers who sang at the 2025 Grammy Awards ceremony for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, Phineas O'Connell took the stage with his sister, who sang her 2024 hit song, Birds of a Feather. Name this singer.
Billie Eilish.
Yes, that's right. Next, Lady Gaga performed a rendition of the song California Dreaming with this artist, who collaborated with Lady Gaga on their 2024 hit song Die With a Smile. Name this singer.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, yes, that's right. Finally, joining the likes of Sheryl Crow, Brad Paisley, and Brittany Howard, as well as others, this singer appeared in a tribute to Los Angeles in singing I Love LA. Name this singer.
John Legend.
Nice job. Yes, you are correct. Okay, MacDuffie, please, for the first time of the evening, pick a category and a point value.
We'll do math and science 30.
Math and science for 30. Here's your qualifying question. What is the value of sine of 0 degrees?
0.
Yes, that's right. Let's move on more with value finding for 10 points each. First, what is the value of cosine of 90 degrees?
0.
0. Yes, that's right. What is the value of cosine of 180 degrees?
Negative 1.
Negative 1 is correct. And finally, what is the value of tangent of 45 degrees?
1.
1. Yes, very nice job. Chicopee Comprehensive High School, once again, your turn.
General knowledge for 30.
General knowledge for 30. To qualify, Philo Farnsworth and Vladimir Zworykin are two inventors and pioneers whose work in image scanning and transmission led to the development of what technology?
X-ray, I don't know. X-ray?
Sorry, that is incorrect. MacDuffie, can you capitalize?
Fax?
Correct answer is television. Let's move on once again with MacDuffie. Please pick a category and a point value.
Social studies for 30, please.
Social studies for 30, your qualifying question. How many degrees of longitude make up an average standard time zone? Is it 10 degrees, 15 degrees, or 20 degrees?
15.
15 degrees, yes, 360 degrees divided by 24 equals 15 degrees. Nice job. Let's move on now. Lines of latitude and longitude for 10 points each. First up, what is the special name for the parallel of latitude that you'll find at 23 degrees, 27 minutes north of the equator?
11th parallel.
Correct answer is Tropic of Cancer. Let's try this one. The international date line is an imaginary line which generally follows which meridian of longitude? 0 degrees, 90 degrees, or 180 degrees?
180.
180, yes, that's right. Finally, you'll find this parallel of latitude at 66 degrees, 33 minutes north of the equator. Name it.
Arctic Circle.
Yes, right. They're very surprised that they got that one right. Nice job. All right, let's move on with Chicopee Comprehensive High School. Once again, your turn.
World events for 30.
World events for 30, a qualifying question. A lord might be given land by a monarch in exchange for services to that monarch in what political and social structure that existed in Europe during the Middle Ages?
Feudalism. Feudalism? Yeah.
Feudalism?
Yes, that's right. Let's move on. More about the system of feudalism. These are for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, which term refers to a lord who was given land from a monarch for his own use in exchange for swearing support to that monarch as needed?
Serf.
Correct answer is vassal. Let's try this one. Which term refers to the land given to a vassal in exchange for feudal obligations to the monarch?
Fief.
Fief, yes, that's right. And finally, which feudal term refers to a peasant who is provided with a place to live and fields to farm by a lord in exchange for services to that lord?
Serf.
Serf is correct. Nice job. All right, MacDuffie, once again, your turn.
World events for 25, please.
World events for 25, your qualifying question. On January 20th, 1953, what former chief of staff of the U.S. Army was sworn in as the 34th President of the United States?
Dwight Eisenhower.
Yes, that's right. Keep the year 1953 in mind as we move on in this category. I'll name some major world events. You tell me if they happened before, during, or after 1953. These are for 5 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, Queen Elizabeth II is crowned Queen of the United Kingdom.
Before.
It was actually during 1953. The Italian ocean liner SS Andrea Doria sinks after colliding with the Swedish ship SS Stockholm in heavy fog 45 miles south of Nantucket Island, killing 51.
Before.
It was actually after 1956. Let's try this. The Geneva Convention establishes the de facto regime of North Vietnam and South Vietnam.
Before.
That was after 1954. All right, let's do this one. In the Brown versus Board of Education case, the Supreme Court rules unanimously that segregated schools are unconstitutional.
After.
After 1954. Yes, that's right. All right, finally, Rosa Parks refuses to obey bus driver James F. Blake's order that she give up her seat to make room for a white passenger and is arrested, leading to the Montgomery bus boycott.
After.
After 1955. Nice way to round that one out. All right, Chicopee Comprehensive High School. Once again, your turn.
What are we doing? Literature for 30.
Last of the 30s, literature for 30. To qualify, you have picked the Westfield State University entrance exam question. Answer the qualifier in all the category questions correctly. Your team wins an additional 10 points. Good luck. Here we go with the question. Take a look at your screen. Name this author of the 1926 collection of short stories about a teddy bear named Winnie the Pooh. I'm sorry, time is up. Okay, MacDuffie, can you answer and capitalize?
A.A. Milne.
Yes, that's right. Let's move on. Let's see what you know about some of the other writings of A.A. Milne for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, Winnie the Pooh made his first appearance, though under the name of Mr. Edward Bear, in the poem Teddy Bear, which appears in what A.A. Milne book of poetry?
Tales of Christopher Robin.
It was actually When We Were Very Young. Let's try this one. 11 of the poems in this book feature illustrations of Winnie the Pooh. Their titles include Furry Bear, Us Two, and Waiting at the Window. Name the book.
Tales of Christopher Robin.
That would be Now We Are Six. Okay, finally, try this one. This book ends with the line, wherever they go and whatever happens to them on the way, in that enchanted place on the top of the forest, a little boy and his bear will always be playing. Name the book.
Tales of Christopher Robin.
That would actually be The House at Pooh Corner. It was a good effort, though. I appreciate that. All right, MacDuffie, once again, your turn.
General knowledge for 25.
General knowledge for 25. Qualifying question. Take a look at your screen. What classic game is played on this game board?
Monopoly.
Yes, Monopoly is it. More with classic game boards as we move along in this category for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, what game is played on this game board?
Risk.
Risk is correct. How about this one?
What's that trivia game?
The classic Trivial Pursuit is that one. And finally, this is for 5 points. Name the game using this floor mat.
Twister.
Twister, yes. Nice job. Chicopee Comprehensive High School, once again, pick a category and a point value.
Arts and entertainment for 25.
Arts and entertainment for 25. To qualify, what is the name of the term that describes a piece of music written for 2 vocalists or 2 instrumentalists?
Duet.
Duet is right. Let's stay with musical terms for 10 points each first. Now that we know what a duet is, what is the name of the term that describes a piece of music written for 4 vocalists or 4 instrumentalists?
Quartet.
Quartet is right. This term describes 1 or more vocalists performing without instrumental accompaniment.
Acapella.
Acapella is right. And finally, this is for 5 points. Row, row, row your boat is an example of a type of song where after the first voice sings the first couple of measures, a second voice joins in by singing the song from the beginning. What type of song is this?
Call and response. Call and response.
That would be called a round. Nice job on the other ones. And that does mark the end of our capitalization round. Let's take a moment now to meet the team from Chicopee Comprehensive High School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie from Westfield State University. We asked the team from Chicopee Comp what helps you actually pay attention in class.
Probably just eating my snacks that I carry around in my bag.
I like to listen to music because it kind of helps calm my brain down and I can actually do my work.
Like fidgeting with my pen, like fidget toys.
I think something that helps me pay attention to school is whenever teachers try to make their lectures interesting by being creative with them.
Just like last week, we have a very tight match going on right now. So let's move on to the final lightning round of the evening. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, however, your team loses 5 points. And now it's time for the send-off for our match tonight. Each of the following clues describes a word that contains the letter sequence OFF somewhere in it, as in the word send-off. You have 90 seconds starting right now. You can get a cup of this at Dunkin' Donuts. Chicopee Comp.
Coffee.
Coffee is right. A point in time serving as a deadline. MacDuffie. Cutoff is the right answer. The children of a parent. Chicopee Comp.
Offspring.
Offspring is right. A similar word for sarcophagus. MacDuffie.
Coffin.
Yes, that's right. To present for acceptance or rejection. MacDuffie.
Offer.
Offer is right. When you're not connected to the internet, you're what? Chicopee Comp.
Offline.
Offline is right. All games in the National Football League begin with this. Chicopee Comp.
Kickoff.
Yes, that's right. A game in a championship tournament. MacDuffie.
Playoff.
Playoff is right. Lieutenant, captain, and major, for example. MacDuffie.
Officers.
Officers is correct. One who habitually ignores the law. Chicopee Comp. Offender or scofflaw is the answer. Someone seeming cold and unfriendly. Chicopee Comp.
Off-putting.
Standoffish is the right answer. A basketball game begins with this. Chicopee Comp.
Tip-off.
Tip-off is right. Confection made from caramelized sugar or molasses. Comp.
Toffee.
Toffee is right. A person given to pretentious display of themselves. Comp.
Show off.
Show off is right. In golf, each hole begins with this. MacDuffie.
Tee off.
Tee off is right. Players who confront the defense. MacDuffie.
Offense.
Offense is right. A competition several chefs may have. The answer is cook-off. However, that bell marks the end of our last lightning round. It also marks the end of a very, very close match. Wow, what a way to end the match. That was such a fun matchup. Just like last week, so incredibly close. We want to say thank you to both teams. I mean, you were neck and neck the entire way, and MacDuffie, you pulled it out right at the end, so congratulations to you. Really, congratulations to both of you. What a great way to continue our historic Season 65 matchup. All right, to see the season's roster and for more information, because there is so much more to come, be sure to log on to our webpage at nepm.org, or you can look for us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Good night, and be sure to tune in again next time as Schools Match Wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, 180 years of commitment to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
Westfield State University has allowed me to grow and pursue my passion to become a neurologist. I think the quality of education is invaluable.